Where my girls at? Where my girls at?
Keep on watching while we keep knocking.
Where my girls at?
You love the slow, it's the lady show.
Where my girls at? Yeah. Where my girls This is the Lady Guru Show.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? You are now watching and listening to the Lady Guru Show. What's going on, Guru? Yeah, we are coming in.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's going on? So, like, we all creatives out here, right? Yeah. So I got a question for y'all. Now, as creatives, do y'all get support from your family and friends? Like, how that be? What that be like? Nah, right? What's up with that?
With that.
So the question is, right? We all creatives out here, specifically this night, right? We all creatives out here. Now I know we all got a little problem with family and friends when it comes to support. Now, what's that about? Can you just, shout out your handle and all of that? Let us know who you are and all that.
Okay, so I'm J Rose. I'm a spoken word poet. You can find me on Instagram at My Crumbled Thoughts. And I believe that your friends and family take you for granted. They think you're gonna be there forever, and they'll be like, I'll catch the next show, I'll come to the next one, oh, I see you doing this, and they take you for granted. And then when something happens and you're no longer here, they're gonna be at your funeral talking about, damn, I should have went to the last show, I should have did this, I should have did that. Yep. And as a creative, once you let go of the I need my family and friends support, like, leave that alone. You need to look for the people that don't know about you so they can, like, genuinely love you for your art. Your family and friends have a whole bias opinion of who you are as a person on top of who you are as an artist. People that don't know you, all they know is your art. And they're gonna love you. That's gonna be the foundation of their love for you. So then when you show them who you really are, they're still gonna rock with you because they love your art, you're a dope person, and they're gonna be super loyal to you and they're gonna wanna support you. So let go of that, my friends and family. Like, they let them come when they can, if they do. And if they don't, you be okay with it because you gotta look for the people that don't know about you.
Okay.
So now, let me ask you something. At some point in time, because we know, like, the famous people out there, rich people out there, whatever, their friends and family coming to support them at that point in time. Do you think it's about money?
Yeah, that's the common denominator. Money changes a whole bunch of dynamics in all relationships. So when there's money involved, people think differently, they act differently, they move differently. So yeah, it's the money, because let me tell you, the second that money's not around, those people aren't around either.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Watch the clip.
She want to say something right there.
I agree to a point with that, but I'm a creative. My name is Talia. I'm a spoken word artist, but I'm also a body painter and an artist, a painter.
Can you shout out your handle real quick?
My Instagram is just_yours truly. I work with Rod. She brought me into this. I know she is a person who thrives on bringing creatives to the forefront. And she's one of like a close friend of mine. I consider her family. And I have family that are creatives. And I feel like if you come from that, then your people support you. It's a mindset. A lot of people don't see creatives as a job. They see it as a hobby. They see it as a side hustle.
Yep.
But if you are lucky enough to have family
People
and
that support
friends that view your creativity as something that's lucrative, like I have a wonderful father who is a scenic artist. So like I've been born into art. So like when you have that background, yo, they support you 100%. I don't think he's ever missed the show.
That's beautiful.
So it's like, I do feel it, yeah. When you got a family that's not creatives, they could care less.
That's who
Until
you
you
surround
making
yourself
money with
with.
it, they don't see it as something important.
That's a great point.
But if you have the great mindset, you definitely can have that support. So I feel like as a creative, it's also your job to bring them to something, even if it's just once, and say, hey, this is where my mindset is, and this is why I do it, and this is the community that it's in, and this is what it can bring you. Even if it's not money and monetary, it's, you know, support, it's backing, it's just the understanding of what you're doing is, oh wow, you're a great poet, I love what you do. So I feel like if you bring them and they don't understand it, like she said, push it to the side. You're not worth it. You know, you're not worth like trying to force them to feel you. But if you do it, are lucky enough to have somebody who can understand it, it's great A.
That's a great point.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's a great point.
Where's your social media?
That's what's up.
I come from a family of 8 kids. I have a mom. Yeah, I have a really big family, same parents, and I have a brother that's one creative, but all of them mostly do different things. But I do have a tight family that do believe in me. So me being a model, me being an actress, me, you know, being talk show host, me being a singer, they do always support me. But I come from that background of the love that I get from them that I know not everyone gets. So it really just comes from, even if the person in your family is not a creator, if they do love you and they do want to see you succeed, they're always going to have the support. And sometimes, unfortunately, you know, your family can be those type of people that are not going to support you, but you just have to find the people that can and that will, and just keep them close, and you know, and just keep them close to you. What do you guys think?
Anything, Tabe?
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Personally, I feel like my family supports me, but you have to understand that people have their own lives. So sometimes it's just harder to support more than other people can support. So I feel like you need to look at what everybody else has going on before you get upset about the way that people support you, because it's many different ways to support people, whether it's money or showing up or reposting a post. I feel like I personally have those people, but I might not have that person that's there for me every step of the way, just because everybody has things that's, you know, going on in their own personal lives or whatever, their own vendettas.
That's a very good point. And see, I think as creatives, we get very, you know, this music business that we're in, you know, this thing is emotional. Like when you're passionate about what you do, and there's so many other things going on around you, and there's so many distractions, and when you're passionate, sometimes there might be certain kind of offenses that come into this thing. At the same point, you have to reach beyond that as a creative to reach the kind of success you want to get to. Right now, we got somebody right here that wants to say something.
Yeah, 100%. So, what's going on? Thank you guys for being here. So my name is Bert G. That's at Bert G Music. Real quick to just kind of touch on what you guys said. Very interesting as my experience as a creative and an artist from the immigrant side. You know, coming from another country, parents had very strict expectations. You got to be a one-word profession, lawyer, doctor, engineer. The whole creative thing they didn't get, and so what I had to figure out is validation is for parking, not people. And I just had to be my own cheerleader. But my question for y'all is, there's no straight roadmap or GPS when it comes to being a creative, right? Like just even in terms of like what you make, like it's a hustle, and especially like, you know, I've worked with different models and stuff like that. When you first get into games, people trying to take advantage or whatever. So what was like your approach to, were you guys working side hustles? Were you like, you know, I had to grind over here, I had to grind like that to shine like this? Like what was your approach to your career in the beginning where it wasn't a clear roadmap? I'd love to hear from you guys.
I could say this. All my life, I've had a passion for entertainment, but then I also had a mindset like, but I need to do A, B, and C to survive out here. I need to do A, B, and C to, get ahead. And A, B, and C also to kind of make a way for myself, even for that passion. So that was my mindset. This is not all that I do. I have a business. I also have a 9-to-5. Like, I'm out here hustling just like everybody else. And I feel like, as long as when you have that passion, when you really want to do something, you hustle. It's not a job. Like, you just do it because you love it, right? But then there's other things that you have to also do. But if you keep in mind, for me, I keep in mind that, the other things that I do also will help open up the doors that I want to open up, so I keep, I have my different paths that I go down, and that helps along the way of what I want to do at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I don't have a lot of backative, like, I don't have support like that. I am Caribbean, so...
You can come to the cookout.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican, so, with that being said, it's like, I have a family where you have to fend for yourself type of stuff. It's not a family where it's like, yeah, come together and yeah, we're gonna help you and stuff. So it's like, if you don't see the vision for yourself, it don't matter what anyone else thinks. I just think that if you see the vision, they're gonna come eventually. They always will come eventually, but at the end of the day, you have to see it.
If they support you.
At the end of the day, right?
You have to want it really bad for them to understand where you're coming from. A lot of people don't understand your journey, and it's not for them to understand.
Right.
And you're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless. And I feel like once you get there, I don't feel like it's genuine once they're starting to applaud for me and stuff. You weren't applauding for me the whole way there.
Right.
It's not genuine once you start applauding for me after the fact. I appreciate it, but you're just the rest of the, that weren't there for me when I needed you.
Copy. Yeah.
What's going on? This is Ms. Darcy Davis, and you are watching and listening to The Lady Guru Show.
Black up, I want the money like Tata. These differences not on my roster. We don't mix like Henny and vodka. I be allergic to fun this shit. Don't worry about who I be running with. I got the runners, I'm running this shit. 40 cal, my just gonna this shit.
I'm going off, pop on my shit like a gun. Niggas they scared but I'm run. Say you wanna be my man, then you gotta bring it with you when you come. I'm on top of the tier. Niggas just liking it, I'm steady stacking the bread. What I said, taking the spot to the top.
Done and you dead. Big shot, we shoot at you with the chopper. We don't be talking that blah blah. Got on strain of that Zaza. We about to turn the whole city up. Get to the bag in the belly truck. Still keep the 9 milli tough. Diamonds hitting and we lit it up.
I post love, I get it the most. This ain't OG, I'm smoking your hoe. I'm singing savage, I'm driving a boat. Fuck what you thought, cause you already know. I'm going up, I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm going up, I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up.
I'm going up. I'm going all the way up, 100 bands back in the cut. You just what's up? Got your man looking stuck. Told him get rid of that mutt. Come on and fuck the gangster. Show you the gangsters for real. Take it off, still a pretty bitch. Authentic, no mask, no makeup.
Riding around in a Tesla, I take a nap on the way cause I'm extra. Skip her, talk heavy on pressure. She gon' do what I say if I tell him. I'm going up, I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up. I'm going up, I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up.
You got this position of A&R. What is the difference between A&Rs now and A&Rs then?
And not to really hurt anybody's feelings too much, but there's not a lot of true A&Rs right now. There's a lot of job titles right now that say A&R. Not a lot of A&Rs right now. There's some real like A&R guys who have been doing this for years and years and years who are kind of not really doing it as much, but like it's changing up a lot because so many A&Rs and so many different labels, they're just numbers people. They're very much like, okay, you have good numbers, you know, the record's moving, you have good engagement, boom, 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 and they'll pretty much sign you. For me, I kind of come from the age of real A&R is something that you can smell, you can taste, you can feel it. It's like if a certain artist, you can just hear them sing, or you can hear them do whatever, and you can just see it. And so part of that means that you have to make it happen. You have to work with them for a year, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 to make it happen. So for me, that's what I feel like is sort of missing right now. Like I said, there's a bunch of A&Rs. I get emails every day from guys who say, hey, I do A&R for this person or for that person, and it just doesn't really make sense to me.
Just going off that, definitely that is very important. The people that are there for you from day one, because when it comes to creating your business, there are times, sometimes you may not make money in 1 week, and then you may make a lot of money in the next week, and it's a very flow. It's up and down, and just having those people that really support you through the ups and downs are what's important. And that's what it is. You just gotta keep those people close. You gotta learn when you're in this business. You gotta learn who are those people and see them for who they are. Even if it's like a partner. Sometimes partners, when you're in relationships, sometimes your partner could be your biggest enemy. They really can. So you just gotta really see that and know to distance yourself from them in order to succeed and grow the way you need to.
Thank you.
I think, like, at the end of the day, in general, we could apply this to entertainment. We could apply this to our careers. We could apply this to life in general. It's not about other people. It's about you. You can't depend on anybody else but yourself. If you want to do something, you gotta fully depend on. You can't depend on nobody else, and nobody else really matters at the end of the day. It's what you want to do, what makes you happy, what you're trying to do in life, and that applies to everything all across the board.
I agree.
Absolutely. There's another, like, I think Savvy hit on the one of the other topics, and it's when you're in a relationship with somebody who is a creative, and doesn't everybody think that when you're in a relationship with somebody and they are a creative, that they should support you, and if they don't, there may be a problem?
Definitely.
So at the end of the day, all right, y'all. Okay. Y'all ever been in a relationship and you're a creator, they're a creator. It ain't even gotta be about creator.
Right.
You ever been in a relationship with somebody's jealous of you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this shit is crazy. Like
weird.
Anybody ever been in that situation?
Yeah.
What happened?
We're doing
What's
it
that?
Togetherness. Hold on.
Like what? That's just crazy. What happened?
I.
Go ahead. He wanna say something.
One thing I had to learn, whether it was a relationship with somebody or just people in general, you can't try to explain your vision to blind people.
Nope.
I mean, they can't see your vision. And if they're creative too, then a lot of times they get jealous. Look at who just died. Tina Turner died. Look what Ike was doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He was jealous. You know what I mean? So that's
Super fact.
yeah. That's what it be. It's a lot of jealousy. A lot of them, they want to be the first one to do it.
Yeah.
They want you to do good, but not better than them.
Not better than them.
You know what I mean? So you got to recognize that. You got to cut that out completely. If your goal is to be great at whatever you do, and you see somebody hold you back, the closer the person is that's holding you back, the more you're gonna be held back.
Yes.
You gotta cut that dead weight up immediately. Maybe you can meet back up when you get to your goal if you really love them that much. But if not,
No.
you gotta cut that off completely.
But is that like a intervention at some point? Like you said, if you love that person, right?
Yeah.
Is that a conversation to have, or is it just
No.
like, nah, you not right for
You
me
have
because
that
you
conversation
jealous?
with somebody.
Nah,
That's the whole growth.
Sometimes you like, listen, I gotta love you at this level. I gotta drop you off right here. I might
Yeah.
circle back if I get a chance, but if not, I'm keep going.
That's it. Okay.
You know?
Sometimes when you really love somebody, though,
Love don't pay the bills.
it don't pay the bills, but you know what?
Love is blind.
Some people really be stuck in their feelings, and you know they probably feel like, oh, they'll get it one day, and it ain't gonna come.
No.
But if you cut off the person you love to make it, you better make it.
You sound like you did that. You sound like you got experience.
You better
with
make
that.
it.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? Because
And
you'll be
will.
looking back like, what?
And we'll make it because that was the person who did that.
How do you is it simple? You just cut off the person you love. Is it simple?
Nah, you gotta cry. You gotta what's going to me. You know what I mean? You gotta go through it, and you get your most of your good creative material through those type of moments.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a super fact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But it's still hard. It's still hard.
So I'm Jay Vegas. You can reach me on social media, Jay Vegas 1000. I'm also Poem Star. You can reach me on Poem Stars ENT on Facebook.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else want to comment on that? A jealous. What up? What's up?
How you feeling? Zeke J. I'm an artist. I do all type of different type of music and all that good stuff like that. But I personally feel I don't want to sound, I guess, conceited or confident or overly confident, I should say. But I feel like artists, creatives are superheroes. You feel me? And when there's one of those or multiple of those in the family needs to support that and nourish that and protect that and keep that safe. And anybody that's not with that, I don't care who you are. You can be my mother, you can be my father, you can be my brother, my sister. You gotta go. And it ain't no hard feelings. I just know I was born with that gift that you don't have or you don't understand. And if you don't love me enough to understand that, then I don't need to love you enough to keep you around me.
Right.
And that's just that.
Wow.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And and I know it's tricky and it takes time to understand that that's that type of person that you're dealing with, because maybe your circumstance that you living around may not present that to you face to face, but at the same time there will be signs within whoever is that person and within your family that's that person right there. So either you can pay more attention or don't pay attention and get left behind, and that's just how it is. I'm gonna win regardless. I don't give Excuse my language, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Alright, so my name's DA, right? So y'all, you started off, you said family, right? And you know, I've been rapping for like 20 years. So for me, I've been through phases of, alright, I'm trying to get fans, I'm not trying to get fans, whatever. You know, one thing I learned is that like people have like places, like purposes, you know what I'm saying? So to put so much on your family, like, y'all gotta support me too, right? And then it's like, support how, you know, y'all started getting into that. There's many different ways to support. So it's like, you may not necessarily like my raps, but you like me, you know, like maybe, you know, you give me a ride to work in the morning or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
exactly.
The support, I feel like, you know, to get to a bigger point, it's like we got this cut off culture and everything. Like everybody, like people are disposable, and I don't really care for that necessarily. You know, I get it. You grinding, and you want people to fuck with you in your grind, but they fuck with you in your grind before your grind. You know, before you decided you was grinding, they was fucking with you on another level. Like, okay, this is my friend I talk to about my little relationship issues, or this the homie. Okay, I might spit a rhyme for you, and you gonna listen to it, but you're not gonna come to the show. It's cool. Like everybody got their place, and I just feel like, you know, not to take nothing away from anything anybody said. You know, I guess unpopular opinion, but take the time, you know, have a little patience with people. Keep people, as you carving your space in the world, let people carve their space with you too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, I agree.
That's
I get that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Day, and you guys are listening and watching The Lady Negril Show.
Fly them out, put them on PG. Money on me, never decrease. Bread on me, microphone, big cheese. He greedy, headshot, put him on TV. Yeah. Block get spun like C. Not afraid to get my finger a little greasy. I never let a like me see. Not for Canada, but open up a TD. Too hype when you eat a G. PG week. Bitcoin, but I spend like VC. Too stank, nigga, for them, nigga see me. Just thank him, for them, nigga be me. In the bank, hand a microphone, beanies. Yeah, all of my print 3D. Selling money, bigger, freaking rich me. Yeah, you what you need a deep treat. Take him in, I need this. Yeah, me tell her take it easy. Yeah, the farm let me sell you. Take me for fool already. One thing we know me, we full our belly. Long time saying want meet me. Fly him out, put him on PG. Money on me, never decrease. Bread on microphone and big cheese. He greedy, headshot, put him on TV. Yeah, luck is fun like Sandy. Long time saying want meet me. Fly him out, put him on PG. Money on me, never decrease. Bread on microphone and big cheese. On TV. Know you got that, but you ain't gon' bag shit. But she don't want me, cause my friends gon' run around nigga shit in traffic. Did I bring enough cash? Did you shake enough fat for tipping? I don't even need to ask permission. Let me do a little math decision. Dance edition. Long time saying one yam some. One give me Jimmy no condom. Pull up on me so handsome. Like leaves like ransom. Like B-side bantam. Risk it round me, not random. Risk it round me, not mandom. Keep my face, boy, drop down. Long time saying want meet me. Summer fly him out, put him on jet. Touchdown, I'ma put him on deck. Yes, I apply for the visa, black. I'ma try to bring your visa back. I'm swimming in money, why? With I lead the cash. Yeah, long time saying want meet me. Fly him out, put him on PG. Money on me, never decrease. Bread on me, microphone with cheese. He greedy, headshot, put him on TV. Yeah, block get spun like CD.
Black men don't believe they need to do anything to.
I'm here with you,
to woo my woman. I'm here, right?
I'm here with you,
I answered the phone, so you know I gotta give you. I'm gonna give you a ring, like
That's
you mean?
crazy.
Like,
Come home every day to you, don't I?
I feel like other races
Shut your ass up.
look for family. Like I don't really hear much black men saying I can't wait to have a wife and kids and my house and this and that. More
When they
minority
locked up,
men.
they do.
So let's go back to slavery, everybody. Like,
I mean, they
let's
broke
go down
the
to
black family
history.
up.
That's a super fact.
It's
So
all- yeah.
it's not even a question. That's been broken down since we've been here in America. Okay,
It's being
intentionally,
conditioned, like-
and it's gone from generation to generation. You learn what you see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Yep.
and we're still there. We're working on it.
It's getting a little better though. I see a lot of
Working on
active
it.
fathers.
Yes.
A lot of active fathers.
Yeah.
Maybe not the relationship,
I
but
want to give a little bit of
at
credit
least
to social media.
they active.
But look,
They calling them out.
Yeah.
because you look
TikTok.
crazy now, not taking care of your kids and doing all types of, you know
Listen,
what I mean?
let me tell you something. The algorithm is going to algorithm.
That's a super
I
fact,
see
though.
people post stories about whatever it is that they going on with their relationship, baby daddy. In the space of seconds, you are found. You hear what I say to you?
Yeah.
Seconds.
because so many people can relate to those types of stories that it
you are
goes
found.
viral.
They go to baby
A lot
daddy
of the
right here.
times. Yep, we found him.
Yep, we found him. And this is what he had to say.
Wow.
So, you know my name, it's Rhea. So when you say my name and you write my name down, spell it right, it's R-E-A. Thanks.
You claim that you know more than my name, but you know that's just insane. 'Cause the girl that's in me is not the same. You say that this girl can be tamed. Let me put this in the frames. Don't you come near me playing these games. You see me like an angel. I'm a stranger. My nature's a danger to you. You see me like an angel, but I'm a stranger. My nature's a danger to you. You go playing girls like April. Now I'm chilling all solo. You thought you played me, but you're slow. You know, now my heart's made hollow. Let me put this in the flow. Baby, there's no space for games no more. You see me like an angel. I'm a stranger. My nature's a danger to you. You see
are sharing their reactions to Ben Affleck seemingly stressed, looking while closing a car door for a wife, Jennifer Lopez. In a video shared on Twitter on Wednesday, the couple is seen walking to their car with Affleck leading the way. While walking, Affleck appears to have a stressed appearance on his face. The short video shows Affleck opening the passenger seemingly annoyed as he opened the door for Lopez, and then closing the door once she's seated in a "I'm so tired" way, and walking over to the driver's seat.
What?
Yeah,
He be over here.
Girls, did you see the video on social media?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I seen it.
He just closed the door with aggression.
He opened the door for her like a gentleman.
Well, yeah.
Closed it with
Down
aggression, and he slammed the door like an annoyance.
Yeah,
He did.
right, it
but
was.
when 30 cameras are pointed at you, taking pictures of you, I would be annoyed too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Ben
annoyed. I'm so
Affleck is
annoyed.
He didn't open the door right. Like,
Ben
bitch,
Affleck is a seasoned actor.
He's an actor.
He knows cameras are watching.
Well, that's a good
He
point
knows
too. That's a
how-
good point. That's a good point too.
He knows what was gonna happen.
But do you think that he would,
why?
if
Why
he
so
knew
many
that
times?
cameras
That was
were
at the
watching,
baseball
would he
game
make it
and
a
you was rolling
negative
your
event,
eyes.
though?
I mean, but I don't think.
But also
he
too, look
cares.
at Justin
I don't think he
Bieber. Like
cares.
Justin Bieber knows cameras are there, and he closed the door on Haley when she was at that point was getting out of the
Like
car. He
that was
closed.
OD. That was different.
That was funny as hell.
Came for somebody, you get
Yeah,
out with them
like-
on the sidewalk side. He gets
Yeah.
out, he just closes the door. Like,
That's
he actually
wild.
went to the
I would've
door,
said, I'm not
opened the
coming.
door.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm not
whether
coming.
they had an argument or not,
No,
whether he
ma'am.
was mad at her or not, he still was a gentleman enough to open the door for his wife. So whatever
and
he was
close
annoyed
it.
at wasn't that deep.
He didn't
Yeah,
even
get
open. He
into
could have left it
arguments.
open.
Like,
Like,
what-
close the door.
This is the whole thing.
I opened it for you.
This is real life, right? People get into arguments.
Exactly.
Couples
Exactly.
in relationships
Like,
go
it
through
happens.
ups
It
and
happens.
downs.
It
like,
happens. It
and
happens.
they're in the spotlight. Like, what? Okay, fine.
Oh my gosh!
this is
If
what
me
you
and my
chose,
husband,
mama.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
This
but
is
what
what you
they're trying to,
chose.
what they're trying to say is that she's too controlling.
That's why she don't never
Okay.
work with none
And
of
then
her
at the end of the
Proposed.
day,
He proposed though. He
and
chose
we
that.
and we knew he had a
And he
problem.
came back
before.
after 10, 15 years.
Yeah,
so
2000
clearly,
to now.
Something
That's your boo boo.
had to be right.
that's your
That's
bang.
your
That's,
boo-boo.
that's for life.
Yeah,
That's
you better
what
love
I
that
really
don't
dysfunctional
like
man.
you said, people go through stuff. So even if they did argue, and he did slam it because of her, it clearly wasn't that deep. He opened the door for her.
what?
So yeah, because she probably was popping some ish. You already
Exactly.
know.
Jenny from the block.
yeah.
That was Jenny from the block.
You better. She probably was like, you better open the door for me.
And you know what?
And
She
he
better
like,
do
oh
it.
my
Controlling
God,
because
I
she
was
knows
already
what
gonna
she
do it.
wants, and that's what she gets up and leaves whenever she feels like she's not being treated how she wants to be treated.
Right.
And
So
how
that's
she should
what
be.
people are condemning.
I mean, I ain't
their
mad at it, but
relationship
she just
for.
too hot in the.
And fans, social media, and even close friends are saying that she is too controlling over Ben. And
Well,
you know
let him
what?
say that.
Did we forget the fact that he's an alcohol? He was an alcoholic. Did we forget that?
Yeah, he was an alcoholic.
Where
They
they
was throwing
say?
shots
to go to
at her.
rehab? We forget
They was
about
throwing
that?
shots at her because she just dropped the alcoholic line, a new drink.
Oh yeah.
And he supposedly was supposed to be
really?
alcoholic, so they're like, "You're a bad wife."
Oh, really?
Coming out with a new alcoholic line, and your husband was a
The alcoholic.
Yeah, he was
You know she
solid.
don't care about nothing. She getting that bag.
She's like, this is for money.
That's his problem. That ain't mine.
he don't drink it.
Basically, at the end of the day, you know, people have to watch who they fight for what they're fighting for.
No, they do.
At the end of the day, Ben Affleck went through a lot to
He
be
did.
able to, you know,
He
be
did.
in this relationship.
He did.
And now that he has the relationship,
Yeah.
you know, it just goes to show that
Is it worth it?
everybody that's watching this, that makes decisions, you have to make these decisions
Yes.
very, very carefully.
Yes.
Yeah, very wisely.
And that was a life decision.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So, you know, hopefully they could, you know, because this ain't the first time they had a little spat in public.
Yeah.
And, you know, so everybody out there, men, women, make sure you know what and
Communicate.
who you're
I mean,
fighting
20
for.
plus years, they should know by now.
Yeah.
Cause she done went through a couple proposals
Yeah, she's
and
Jenny from the
almost
block.
marriages
Right.
for him to
But
make.
she probably done
for her to
changed over
round,
that little break.
you know, go back to him. And you know, some people just have, you know, mental problems that they need to deal with on their own, and they probably both dealt with those for the last 20 years, and that's why they were able to come
Ben
back with each
Affleck.
other.
Mm-hmm.
But I really
But
don't feel like they would have gotten married.
Are we going to look over, though, how she got with Ben?
I forgot how she did that
I don't
again.
know how she got with him.
Situation in depth when the situation was she left A-Rod.
No.
Oh, but
A-Rod cheated.
that is
But
cheating.
A-Rod cheated.
Oh, he did cheat.
But did you
That's what I heard. I heard he cheated.
Wait, A-Rod did cheat?
Yeah.
Wait, that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
It's
Even
possible,
if
but
he
it's
also
allegedly.
didn't.
Ben Affleck was on
man
her
first.
ass.
He was on her man.
He was on her ass before her and A-Rod ended
Was
the
ever
relationship.
together, yeah.
And that's her old boo, so it was a little familiar.
So yeah, that's a little
to
different.
it.
Yeah, that's not like she, really left her relationship and got with him. He cheated. She left, and she got her old thing back. And she probably been wanting him back, but like I said, he was alcoholic, so he probably had mental issues.
He was
She couldn't
alcoholic,
handle, like,
he
I
got
couldn't be
married,
no drug
he had a
addict.
couple of kids
I'm
in the
sorry.
marriage.
You a drug addict? It's done.
But
I'm
that was
sorry,
my
I can't.
man though. But that
Not a
was my
drug
man though. Now she over here like, listen, we
Alcoholism?
back.
Yeah,
okay,
I ain't with that
you ain't gonna be
alcoholism.
doing this, that,
Yeah,
and the
for
third.
real. When they
And
on
then Ben
drugs
is
or
like,
whatever.
you
Your
getting
ass,
on my
man.
nerves, but I love you though. That's how I feel like it is. They a little bit toxic, but look,
If it worked for them.
I hope it work out.
Because she from New York, so
That's
she
what I'm
definitely
saying.
putting the
She
fire
J-Lo
in
from the
his
six.
ass.
Okay.
She definitely
She
putting
J-Lo
that
from the
fire in
six.
his ass. 'Cause she definitely doing that. Especially because they married now, so it's kind of like, I feel like and I feel like, personally, from what I've heard about J-Lo, she's not nice. Like I heard she's a bitch.
Yeah.
I heard she's rude.
Exactly.
I heard she spit on her assistant. Spit
Oh,
her gum out on them or something like that.
Here she go talking about some butt.
I feel like Ben Affleck needs that, and he
do.
he knew what it was. He knew, like your old thing. Like you came back to this.
But right.
He probably
you
needs
was an alcoholic, and she probably like she regulated you a little.
Well, why
something.
she gonna torment the man now? Then if you
it's
knew why he
getting on
was
his
when you was
nerves.
not
It's
with him,
getting
and when
on his
why you gonna torment him now? Sit here and deal with it.
It's on
Shut
his
up.
nerves. But like at
The hell
first
you
it sounded
talking
like
about?
a good thing, and now he like I want to drink again.
Nah.
He's like, give me that beer.
You better go get a spritzer.
Ben Affleck was in a marriage with
Yeah.
what's her name?
Jennifer Garner.
Yes.
And Jennifer something.
Gardner, yeah.
Yep, because he was an alcoholic.
Yeah,
And they
he
had
just recently like. Maybe he still is. I think he is. I don't know.
I think maybe he's trying
They
to.
had
Did you
some
see
real
that
backlash
one?
Started
for her-
sipping again.
for her
Come
alcohol
on.
company.
I think so,
He
yeah.
started sipping again.
He looks like
Y'all don't love y'all livers. That's what I realized.
Yeah.
Look,
You know.
Hey, addiction is
that
addiction,
whole
though.
thing was like, bitch, you was doing
me a
this
little
before.
drinky drink, but
now we
Yeah,
married.
not
and this
too
ain't
much
not
drinky
happening
drink.
again. He's like,
Wake up to a drink, go to sleep to a drink. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You
Yeah.
drink before brushing your teeth?
Yeah, you drink before eating.
Yeah, like, yo, fuck that.
Listen, calling them.
It don't even taste that
people to
good.
Come suck your blood up.
IV, the IV.
No, transfusion.
Oh, yeah,
Relationships are hard, man. They're difficult.
Yeah, and that's why I feel
course.
like we're gonna see them argue. The paparazzi are following them like all the time. We're not gonna just see them skipping jolly.
give them a show.
That's all we seen is
Give
them
'em a
laughing
show.
and joking and cuddling, and that was the little honeymoon phase. And now they are annoyed with each other, like people be annoyed with each other.
Right.
We're gonna catch them arguing. Like,
Realistically, who's out here?
Right.
Who's
Give 'em
out
a show.
here with a
Slam that
perfect
door.
relationship?
Exactly.
Slam that. That's the only entertainment you about to get.
and then you see Jen and J-Lo and Ben, they're not gonna say anything.
No.
They're gonna just live their lives.
Yeah.
And that's it. They're not
Yeah.
gonna address this.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah, he's just gonna vent to his friends. I kissed this shit.
What do we care? Why do we care?
She gets on my nerves. I don't know why I came back. Like,
Give me a second, I got a scar in my heart. Y'all took it too far with me. I gotta talk about it. Give me a second, y'all just did me so wrong. Y'all claim me friends, but y'all froze. Yeah, y'all froze. Give me a second, I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me a second. All of you is all talk, but none of y'all is about it. Think you gon' catch me? I doubt it. Got my location rerouted. Surrounded by nothing but killers and drillers that slide when it's time for the violence. I'm wildin', you stylin'. Run me up cause I'm vibing. Remember them days when I held you down? Every time I was broke when I came around, you said I gave you crumbs, right? I did. You said I look dumb, right? If you a bum and I'll never respect you. This is the last time I'll ever direct you. This is just something for me to reflect to. Next time around, I'ma come disrespectful. Give me a second, I got a scar in my heart. Y'all took it too far with me. I gotta talk about it. Give me a second, y'all just did me so wrong. Y'all claim me friends, but y'all froze. Yeah, y'all froze. Give me a second, I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me a second. You again want that peach, but don't want no responsibility. You can take the heat, you just whacking like versatility. 'Cause I times that you broke me. So lonely, wanting you to hold me. So lonely, chilling with my homies. Now I'm relieved, and you wish you had me. Give me a second, I got a scar in my heart. Y'all getting something too far with me. I gotta talk about it. Give me a second, y'all just dipped in me so wrong. Y'all claim me friends, but y'all froze. Yes, y'all froze. Give me a second, I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me a second. It's so hard for me to trust a soul. I can't let that go. It's so hard for you to keep it real. I'd rather be alone. It's so hard for me. I can never fall. It's so hard for me. Yeah. I will never fall. So hard, so hard. I can never fall. So hard, so hard, so hard. I will never fall. I can never fall. I can never fall. I will never fall. No,
Has men in the room, has anyone ever been cheated on as a man in the room?
That's more interesting. As a man.
Cat, you cheated first.
All right.
Y'all cheated first.
No.
All the men, she gonna do what she gonna
Cat. Okay. She cheated. Y'all cheated first. So that's Cat.
What do you?
That's Cat.
As a collective, honestly, men and honestly, women, who do you think cheats more, men or women? Just as a collective.
Y'all lying.
Honestly,
y'all lying.
I think men cheat more sexually, but women cheat more in general. That I'll agree to, cause a girl will have a send her money, take her out, buy her ish, and don't do nothing for him. But again, there was 4 different women, so I feel like that's why it's different. I feel like that's why it's different. Like the definition of cheating, women do cheat more.
Can somebody get on the mic? Can I get a man on the mic right now? Because I'm confused.
They cut it off.
Okay.
They cut it off. She was wilding on the Who cheats more, women or men?
Like you said, men cheat more sexually, women cheat more mentally. So women cheat more.
Yeah, in general, I would say that. I mean, yeah, certain messages. But if somebody say they sending me money, I'm taking it. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna say no. Who said I wouldn't? I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna say no. I would consider that an act of cheating.
You're gonna accept that?
Like, you socializing with another man doing something for you, but I'm like,
Come to the
I'm gonna get it done.
Come to the mic.
Oh, he telling him what to say. Go ahead.
I can say. What is the definition of cheating?
When
anything you can't tell your significant other, anything that you wouldn't tell your significant other you're doing is cheating.
I agree.
That's it.
Also, flirting.
Anything that if you can't do it in front of your mate, if you wouldn't let your mate know that you doing that, that's cheating.
Period.
If you're hiding it, I feel like that's cheating. I don't know. What? What's your opinion? You agree?
Because every relationship is different. Because what I might think is cheating, or what we have, decided might not be cheating to you. It might be cheating to someone else. If I gotta hide it, that's cheating.
You're doing
I don't gotta hide it. And I'm
right?
like, yo, I see this today. He gave me some bread, and my like high five. That's not cheating. You know what I mean?
What if your man likes another girl's Instagram photo of a bikini? Is that cheating?
Nah. I mean, I think that if you're that insecure, you shouldn't have social media. Like, it's a like. That's what Instagram is for. Now, if he's DMing her and telling her how much he loves the picture, that's different. That's different.
We don't know that.
So I thought we gonna play how we play. We don't know that.
We don't know.
Well, we don't know on her though.
Your imagination go crazy and it's all f***ed up. So
Guess what?
The facts. So don't talk about what you don't know.
Stay ahead of the game.
Talk about what you know.
Yeah, stay ahead of the game too.
Okay. All right.
I just want to say that, a lot of times in life, things is about spaces, right?
Can we close that door?
Sorry, Jay, you don't do it. You good. But it's about moving from one space to the other. And then the question then becomes, because obviously we grow and we progress, and we move with the notion of, hey, look, we going higher and higher.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you are in a relationship and that space becomes uncomfortable, that then becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Because if that space is not a space where, number one, is taking care of your mental, you know, and that's another thing, by the way. Let me just say, I don't understand these people that get into these relationships that go through mental torture in the relationship. Like, your mental is supposed to be under and in a good space when you are involved with somebody.
Some people don't believe in that.
And that's exactly like.
But then some people actually are stuck. Like, for example, if people are in a relationship where their person is an abuser and they don't have any family to look after, to go to, they feel trapped. And they feel like I can't do anything but just stay in this misery.
Yeah.
Which
Some people
isn't.
just don't believe in mental like disorders. They just don't believe that this is controlling them. So that alone will keep you in a situation that you just don't want to be in.
Yeah.
And it becomes a stagnation. You know, what if you're doing music, but while you're doing music, you're stuck in this mental hell about how somebody is doing you dirty, and you constantly checking Instagram when you could be checking your career. Or you constantly checking what they doing or driving by their house when you could be doing something that's going to further your career. And at the end of the day, that also furthers that person with you's career too, if you choose to stay with them.
Write down that hurt like Taylor Swift does.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Hey guys, it's Sabi, and you're now watching and listening to the Lady Guru Show.
I say I wanna talk spicy. Come to me, baby, come and put that behind me. Touching on my body got me feeling real spicy. Talk to me, baby, you be treating me kindly. Nice one, and so I wanna get crazy. Going so hard, not trying to have no babies. And you better not play me, who daddy baby. Calling you names and shit, you got game and shit, okay. And so I'm rubbing on his melon. Full moon outside, he's trying to go to heaven. So I'm gonna take him in my spaceship and make his brain strip. Oh my God, we in heaven, yes babe. And I know you feel the vibes, cause it's, I feel like I'm on a cloud, I guess. Trying not to, but I get so loud. Always on time, shoot it up like pow.
Need a match for those shoes? Go to the people of Lotto University, where the culture is first. Jeans, hats, pants, sweatshirts, sweatpants. Ladies, you need those shoes. They are located at Roosevelt Field Mall and Green Acres Mall. That's 630 Old Country Road, Garden City, New York, 11530. And at 2034 Green Acres Road, Sunrise Highway, Valley Stream, New York, 11581. Yeah, get to it. Yeah, put the culture first.
From the woman's standpoint, women are actually seeing like, okay, I'm worth more than just being with the that's gonna cheat on me. You get what I'm saying? Women would literally stay in a marriage that she was miserable in, or stay in a marriage and be okay with the fact that that man was stepping out on the marriage. And nowadays, I feel like women are like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Like I can
And I
actually
don't need to.
I can pay for my own house and my own meals. So you know
And
what?
be
I'm not gonna
happy
do this
by myself.
Exactly. And before, women couldn't get a credit card, couldn't buy a house, couldn't own land, couldn't have property.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I grew up in a certain era, so I don't really care for Drake, right? But can we all agree that Drake has influenced a decade and almost a half with the type of music that he's put out?
In what kind of way,
Drake
though?
don't get his flowers the way he should.
In a positive way, he's saying.
Facts.
In a positive way?
Nah, I think Drake got that. He definitely
You don't hear him up there in certain conversations with
Because Drake is not a vocal person. Drake is not a.
People put him in a rap category. People put him in the singing category.
That's wild.
It's like
Yeah.
he doesn't have a really category. So it's like,
Yeah, he does a lot. He's very broad.
So
Can I just say this? It's a little bit off topic, but J Vegas, your poem, your last poem that you did, this kind of remind me of this topic because at first, you know, it was like, what is he talking about right now? Like
by what?
Shit, toxic. And then at the end,
it made sense.
There was a lesson learned.
There was a lesson.
There's a lesson
learned, right? At the end of the day, right? So, I mean, we all are gonna go through stuff in relationships, like things that make us feel good, and it's on a physical plane and all of that type of stuff. But I mean, I kind of feel like sometimes we need to feel to grow, and then we get to
Amen.
Another.
I feel like everyone in the world is stuck at a certain age. And that age was the age where you were hurt, you told something, you were mistreated, you were...
A traumatic era, something that broke you.
But you're stuck at that age, and everybody needs to find some way to come up out that age.
And find themselves.
And be at the age you are now, because you could be stuck at 12 and you don't even know it. And you're carrying that trauma, and with you carrying that trauma, you're going to carry it on to other people, relationships, other friendships, other whatever it is. And I feel like you just got to work on yourself.
Self-love is important.
Work on yourself, and once you work on yourself, you'll be fine. Worry about yourself, work on yourself, man, because at the end of the day, we all got ourselves to worry about. We got family members, we got kids and all this other stuff, but if you not good, they not good. So.
Period.
Yeah.
Can't take care of nobody. Take care.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, when it comes to see, in life, I feel like we all got things we want to go through, but you know, to get by, you got to go through it. You hope that
you have the experience.
That's right. That's through with somebody else. So sometimes you don't know what the cutoff is. Sometimes it's an issue, and you just hoping to pull this person through, or they pull you through. You don't know when to stop, when it becomes too much. But you keep pushing and keep.
Everybody has a breaking point.
You think that's your person. So a lot of times, domestic situations, to outsiders, like, no, it's toxic. Let go, let go, let go. But you remember the good times. You remember what y'all got through already, and you trying to get through with that person. So, I mean, when it comes to love, it's just those two people that have to have understanding whether we can keep moving forward or we got to stop.
That's right.
No one else can stand there and tell you. And that's when it comes to relationships, like my phone, you know, like, many people been a side person, you know what I mean? I've been a side person, home kind of real for me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I thought I was a man by being with this man's woman. I thought she call in.
That's real. That's real right there.
But, you know what I mean? Like, he went through that situation with her, and they got to the next level. I mean, you shouldn't have to go through that, but it was.
Sometimes you do.
And, and it hurt me, because I thought I was a man.
You thought you was a man. You thought you was taking that from him.
Now she won't even pick up my phone because she accepted his.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
You know what I mean? And that's what love is. It's like, you know, you suffer for greater cause at the time, because everybody changes every day, every month, every week. So you constantly change. You gotta constantly know each other and constantly go through things. All your life, if you're gonna choose that person.
All your life.
So how do y'all feel about going into relationships or continuing in relationships when it's like that? As far as, all right, you know, it's trouble there, right? And maybe there's some things that you got going on that you may need to fix, but you feel like they can help you. You feel like this is your person, and you want to hold on to them because they can help you, or vice versa. You can help them. You can help them. So when it comes to you being healed and fully and complete, and as a person and who you are, and then coming to match that person, do you feel like that's absolutely necessary? Or do you feel like, yes, sometimes you can meet your person and y'all are not completely there, but you can help yourself get there? How do y'all feel about that?
They both got to be invested. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They both have to want it. If you both don't want it, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, in general, like how a great relationship works is when you get two people together that love themselves first and focused on themselves first, and then they come together and they put everything that they, you know, learn through their self-work and they put it together, and then that's one of the best relationships ever because they're not seeking anything from anyone else. It's all within. And when you're seeking love and validation from someone else, you're gonna constantly be seeking because you're never gonna get what you necessarily need from anyone else but yourself. So yeah.
You have an opinion there?
I just feel personally like this. I feel like it can be on two different occasions. It can be either, number one, y'all both come together, y'all both heal, y'all both been through your issue, and y'all good, y'all can make it work. Or two, or three, technically. The second one be, I got my issue that I'm going through, you got your issue that you're going through, but we're gonna be there for each other. So I pour into you, you pour into me, no glass is empty, you know what I'm saying? Or three, at the same time, I can be healed and you might not be healed, and I help you, or you can be healed and I might not be healed and you can help me. But it has to be, everything gotta come right back to love. Everything gotta come.
No, yeah, I feel like there's many different ways. But it's a mindset with each different way that is gonna help that situation work. And sometimes, you know, each person not being healed is not that good because you can't focus on somebody else when you're focusing on yourself. But if you're able to have that balance and that person is able to tell you to relax and focus on yourself, then there's a balance.
Selflessness, right? Pouring into other people, like selflessness.
Exactly.
But all right, everybody, it's been real good.
Hey.
For everybody out here, make sure y'all subscribe to the Lady Guru Show. Make sure you like, share, comment. All right. Where can they find y'all? All right.
Everywhere.
Instagram, YouTube, Roku, iHeartRadio, anywhere you want to look, where you gonna find us. Just type it in on Google. Lady Guru. It's how it's spelled.
S-H-O
Guru with an S.
That's a lot of letters.
Act like you know.
All right, everybody. This is the Lady Guru Show, and we are out of here.